G'day everybody, welcome back to The Altars. Hope you guys are doing well. We just had a warning there to say that the sun is approaching. So we need heaps and heaps of organics, don't we? Otherwise we're not really going to be able to get out of here. I don't know how many days we have before the sun rises, so we better sort of get to it, right? Like, let me just have a think here. So, I guess we probably don't need to do anything about our production thresholds, right? Like, we are going to consume 50 organics as soon as, you know, we're below 10 raw food. That's obviously one of the problems there, but provided we keep working on organics profusely, I think we're going to be good. So let's see. The technician can continue working on metals, that's fine. The botanist, we can switch the miner into the organics outpost, that way we maximize our organics intake. The botanist, though, I don't know what a botanist should work on. Oh, enriched metals. Probably a good idea for the botanist to do. Yeah, we actually have a two-pronged issue here, don't we? Because not only do we need organics to leave, and we need 450, obviously, but we also need enriched metals, and then we're going to have to enrich those metals as well, right? So crunch hours? I think that's probably a good idea. Do we take the scientist off of research? Let's do enriched metals efficiency as well, because we probably do need to make things faster when we do get the refinery. And yeah, I mean, we need enriched metals to begin with, so we'll come back to that. I'm almost thinking whether or not there are certain things that we can simply get rid of to make the base lighter and therefore not require as much organics to move. Actually, no. Sorry, my bad. This is our organics tank. The journey only costs 348. It's still a lot, though. So, it is still a bit of a worry. Right, well, let's go to the comms room. We've got a call. My assumption, is that this is going to be Lena. Yeah, okay. Let's summon the botanist to talk to Lena. I hope this has been a good idea. This is a core memory. I don't really know too much about those core memories, but perhaps maybe those are more like collectibles. Alright, let me have a look at our assignments once more. I just want to be certain that we have the right people for the right job. The bridge anchor. Yeah, so... okay, that's what we need. Polymers. Okay. Well, since we've got people working on the areas that we want them to work in...
Would you like me to go there?
I think it might be... Hang on a second. What did I tell the botanist to do? Is he not doing anything? Enriched metals. I think that's what he needs to do.
Long day, huh?
And one of the other reasons why I don't really want to go out myself is because I've got a lot of radiation buildup, so might not be a bad idea for us to stay here and do some work here instead. We do need to have a chat with various people, don't we? Alright, how are we looking here? The botanist has radiation burn. Okay. Botanist can hang out there for a little bit. Yeah, we are still so low on organics. Makes me really uncomfortable.
You again.
Okay, let's have a chat. How am I doing?
Hey, so, how am I doing? According to your high standards? You want me to tell you? When you're successful, you know it. You don't have to run around asking people. Is success really all that matters to you? What else is there?
Happiness?
Happiness? A person is only worth something if they live a happy and fulfilled life. Happy and fulfilled. Human beings are designed to always want more. It's the logic of evolution. I don't believe you never felt that drive to aim higher. I remember being very motivated in the first years of my studies, motivated and competitive. Yeah? So, when did you stop pushing?
I didn't want my life to be just about work.
I didn't want my life to be just about work. So when I got a good business offer, I thought it would be a smart way to have the cake and eat it. The beginning of a downfall. Why did you stay at the university? Because of a scholarship I didn't get. Wait, you mean the one we had in our pocket? But lost in the final round, yes. Oh yeah, I took that hard. So did I. But it motivated me. I stayed to have a go at that scholarship next year, and I succeeded.
I don't know if we really should just get on his bad side. Maybe I should just sweet talk everyone. Yeah, if we tell him that we wish we had done the same, maybe we would get like a positive reaction out of him.
Wish I'd done the same. Of course. But then, you wouldn't be you anymore, would you? You'd be me. By the way, it's totally understandable if you prefer that. It's simple, Jan. I'm successful because I'm the version of you that doesn't get discouraged by failure. Imagine what I could achieve in your role here.
Oh. This is a tough one. Just stick to your role.
Just stick to your role and leave me to mine.
So can we tell other people to lead? Because that'd be kind of interesting. Alright, the botanist. He's probably got something to say about the interaction she had with Lena. So let's see what she has to say. How'd it go with Lena?
So, how did it go? Wow. It was something to hear her voice again. I can't thank you enough. But she was completely different with me than, well, with the real me, you know? Constantly on her toes, almost like we'd become strangers. It was so sad. Well, what did you talk about? She was disturbed by the fact we're struggling. I'm struggling to build a bridge, all on my own. Also, she was suspicious about the mining ops director. What's his name? Maxwell?
Suspicious why?
Suspicious? Why? Well, she doesn't know a lot about him. How he got that job and all. She said it's strange that he's keeping everything so hush-hush while we're obviously having trouble to get out of here. And that he might be playing games to get all the credit for finding Rapidium at the cost of your safety.
Looks like you had an honest talk.
Looks like you two had an honest talk. Almost. Oh yeah. Of course, you didn't tell her about it. No. She thought I was you. Hell, it was tough for me to lie to her. She seemed so distant. How the hell did you manage to fuck up such a good thing? Hey. What? You wanted my help, didn't you? And did you help? I tried. But there's one thing she's really touchy about. What's that? She can't understand why you went on this mission. It seems important to her. Why did you go?
Yeah, I did it for myself.
I just needed to go. Somewhere far away. Get away from it all. From, everything. So I did it for myself, I guess. You're making it hard to help you. Can't you see that it's not the moment you signed the contract she's upset about? It's about what led to that moment, and I can't tell you what it was because we branched apart long before that. Yeah, and maybe that's the moment you should focus on. Think about where you took a different path and why. How's that gonna make her less angry at me? Once you put your finger on the problem, get back to me. We'll figure it out. Promise.
Okay. That's all of the conversations. We only have a little bit more time in the day. I assume he's healing during these off times, which is good. I think I can afford to have people suffer some level of radiation burn, but not too much, otherwise they'd get upset at us. Food is also going to be running a little bit low, so that is another concern. Anyway, let's move on to the next day. Yeah, I really don't know how long we have before the sun actually rises and we... Yeah, it says it's approaching, so... Alter Rebellion. Really? We got 3 days. And, I guess we're gonna have to try and figure out how to appease these guys. So, in the kitchen. And I guess it's the botanist and the scientist? Oh
Come see
my
me.
god.
I'd like to draw your...
What the hell?
What the fuck? Did Did you just chop your arm off?
What's it look like? A fucking prank? I had to get rid of it.
But why?
Because it wasn't just in my head. It was real. Real pain, and I ended it. Like you couldn't. Just fuck off.
Oh my god. Alright, I was not expecting that at all. One of your alters is heavily injured. His condition will worsen to the point where he might die unless he receives treatment in the infirmary. Okay. Well, things are going horribly for us. Yeah. Well, the botanist needs to come out of the infirmary. Let's do the botanist in... Well, he's gonna have to work on enriched metals again, I would say. So, let's put him there. And... we don't have anything queued in terms of research, and that's okay because I think I'm gonna need the scientists to work on something other than researching at the moment. Let's get him into... I think metals is good, minerals and rubidium is good as well. I will probably work on the organics outpost, so... I'm thinking we want him in the kitchen. I wonder what happens with him with no arm. I mean, can we do anything about that? And I suppose this is where we would actually need an employee to treat him. But we don't even have the ability to get another altar just yet, so things are looking dire. We might actually fail this this run through. If so, I might load up you know, a save that's not so far away, and we might make a few different decisions. But yeah, let's queue up some cooked meals. So we've got 5 more. That'll secure us for another couple of days. Plus the mush, so 3 days. And I really, really need to load up on organics. Scientist needs to speak to us again. Something you want to discuss?
Hey, you wanted to discuss something? Indeed, the botanist. What about him? He's running around the base like a baboon in heat, all excited about talking to his wife. I hope that's not true. Well, in that case, it has to stop.
I'm trying to get her off of our backs.
Don't worry, I'm only trying to get her off our backs. Reassure her that everything's fine so that she stops prying. Well, are you absolutely positive we need our Romeo involved in it? Those dreamy eyes of his have workplace accident written all over them. He was just trying to help. I hope you know what you're doing. Don't get me wrong, I liked Lena. But you and I both know there are things she wouldn't understand. Mark my words, we'll be in deep trouble if she starts asking too many questions. You'll be in trouble.
Well, I mean, that's the whole reason why we got the botanist on it in the first place, right? So... Maxwell said the same thing.
Yeah, that's what Maxwell said. Head of mining ops. Smart guy. I'd stick to him if I were you.
Is there any other problem?
Is there a problem? Listen, Jan, we're fed up with your mistakes. What do you mean, fed up? What is this? Morale is at an all-time low. You need to reevaluate your priorities or else.
Or else what?
Or else what? Or else they will be reevaluated for you.
What exactly should I change?
What exactly do you want me to improve? Unfortunately, when you're dependent on the work of others, sometimes you need to give in to irrational demands. Some of us want better food. Just let them have it. I hear you. I'll do what I can.
But we are eating, like, better food. I mean, what the hell is the botanist here for, right? Yeah, I mean, we are making cooked meals, so I don't know what that's all about, to be honest. The botanist in the dormitory, God, half the time we're spending just trying to get to people and have a chat with them about stuff. Oh man, technician is not looking so hot. Botanist? Let's talk about Lena.
Let's talk about Lena again. Always. Did you think it through?
Yes, I have a theory.
Yes. I have a theory I'd like to share. Hit me.
It started when I convinced her not to move abroad.
It all started when I convinced her not to move abroad. Oh, interesting. I remember that moment. Is this where we branched apart? Yeah. That decision defined us. Wow. But it wasn't just about moving, was it? I remember it well. It was a very specific feeling.
I was afraid of the unknown.
I was afraid of the unknown, living in a strange land. Fear? No. We moved to college. We could have moved anywhere. Going away wasn't the problem. It was something else, and you know it.
Maybe I was jealous of her career.
I was jealous of her career. Jealous? Please, we always wanted her to be successful. It was never about her.
Okay, so I was sad about selling the house?
Sadness. Selling the house, our house, it made me sad. The house? Yeah. We put so much effort to prove that we could give her a good life, and now, the thought of having to start all over again. It felt like I would be losing something I worked so hard to achieve. So, you convinced her to stay. Yeah. And you agreed to go. Right. What happened after?
I started working my ass off.
I started working my ass off like crazy. To pay the mortgage, support us both, prove it was the right decision to stay, but in the end, you had less time for her. I had no time. I was exhausted and we just grew apart. Okay. I think I've heard enough. Really? Yeah. Can't you see the pattern? You're always trying to prove something, be in control, build a big house, work overtime, go to friggin' space if nothing else works, instead of just taking the passenger seat sometimes, letting go and just enjoying the ride. You want me to enjoy the ride. Now, all I'm saying is you can try to trust her a little more.
You're right.
You're right. How can I change that? Think about it. When was the last time you asked her for something? Huh? She's a biotechnician, for crying out loud, and here we are struggling with those polymers. I bet she could tell us how to do it better. All you need to do is ask. Tell her you need her help. For once, rely on someone else other than yourself. I can try, I guess. Good. Do it. You won't regret it.
Okay, maybe... Oh, you learned reliance. There's only so much you can do yourself. The botanist taught you that there's nothing wrong in letting someone else be in control from time to time. Go to lessons learned. Does this unlock anything aside from what looks to be a piece of a puzzle? I'm not sure. Right. Well... Oh, and maybe we should make the call immediately because, I mean, I'm really worried about these polymers, and the sun is apparently around the corner.
Jan?
Hi, Elena.
It's good to hear you. I was a bit out of line last time we spoke. It was harsh in your situation. Is everything okay?
I need your help.
I think I am going to need you.
Oh, okay.
Remember when I told you I was building a bridge?
Right. That sounded very unsettling.
And I need to get my hands on a lot of superconductive polymers in a very short time. Truth is, I don't know shit about what I'm doing, and I thought, well, since this is kind of your thing, maybe you'd have some idea how to speed it up?
Superconductive polymers. Right. Have you thought of... I mean, since you brought this to me, I suppose you have access to organic matter of some kind.
Not a lot of it. But yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. How about a place you can grow plants in? Do you have anything like that?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, I have a greenhouse.
Great. Well, good news is there is a way to get your polymers by processing organics. I can send you detailed instructions, but honestly, I'm worried that gathering resources and operating a greenhouse might be a little too much for one person.
Yeah. Well, I know, but why don't I give it a try?
Sure, it's just... I could have helped you so much earlier, and you'd have more time. It's really starting to bug me how mining ops are not going by the book about this. It's outrageous. I think I have to say something.
Yeah, okay, so this will probably then have the sort of cat get out of the bag, really. You know what? Give him hell.
Sure. Give him hell.
Well, I'm gonna have to deploy some level of diplomacy. But still, I'm glad you reached out, Jan. Talk later, okay? Bye.
Yeah. Bye.
Okay, that might backfire later on. Who knows? Oh, everyone seems a bit motivated. Some people seem a little gloomy about it, but... Okay, I am super worried about the sun coming up, guys, so... And with one less person... This is gonna be tough. We need those organics, right? Polymers package. We need rubidium and organics. I mean... Yes, please. So... We get 10. And we only need 20, so... How long does it take? Okay, it's not too long. Not too long. let's reorder stuff, because these polymers need to come first. And that would prompt me to place the botanist in, because we do get, if I'm not mistaken, more efficiency with the botanist when growing crops, right? So that should speed things up quite significantly. The scientist will shift to, I would say, base maintenance after he's done with making food. And as for ourselves, we're gonna need to secure the organics required to actually leave. Let's go back to production. Can I queue this? No, I can't queue it until I've got the resources for it, I suppose. So... okay. Let's get to it. Ooh. Okay, this is for placement of the bridge. Interval vein. I wonder if that's just respawned. I thought we cleared that, but anyway. Heading to the organics outpost. And yeah, let's try and gather as much as we can. Oh, the miner wants to speak to us. So does the scientist. Can we wait until later?
I'm done. Should I do this now?
Yes, maintenance is good.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
Yes, you can work on the workshop.
Hey man, we're running out of storage space.
Are you kidding me? And this is gonna require more organics for the journey though, so do a bit more storage. Let's start here. Actually, one second. I think I probably make things a little bit more efficient by maybe doing something like that. Okay, I suppose things are still looking alright here. Let's head back to the outside. And let's continue on more organics. Oh, the miner doesn't want
There's an issue we need to discuss.
speak to us anymore. Let's go back in. Alright. Scientist. Yeah, I guess I should have spoken to the miner when he wanted to speak to us. I don't know what implications that has. It's in the dormitory. So, what do you think?
So, what do you think? Sometimes all you need to do is give people a proper meal. Good. Let's put this whole thing behind us and focus on what's ahead.
So, is he the one who wanted proper meals, or was it the rest of the crew? I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, you wanted to talk?
Hey, something you wanted to discuss with me? Remember our little chat about success? Yeah. What about it? I wanted to suggest we push harder.
I think we're working hard enough.
No, we're working hard enough, but you're not pushing. You're not crunching. Seriously? A lot of productivity is wasted on socializing, binge watching a series for the 100th time, or just pointless moping about. People can work till they drop, you know. It's been done before in emergency situations.
Will we really be more productive?
Will we really be more productive? Just watch and rejoice. Of course they won't be happy about it, but it's a small price to pay. I guarantee that. Still, it doesn't sound like something I could keep up forever. No, but even doing it at small intervals can drastically speed up the completion of crucial tasks.
Okay, I'll try it out.
Okay? Why not? I might just try it out. Excellent. Just don't wait until they get used to procrastinating too much.
So, I suppose this is really about the crunch hours, yeah. Okay. You have the ability to toggle crunch hours in the assignments tab. When enabled, all alters will be forced to work 12-hour shifts. Yeah. We've already got it on, anyway. So, people are not happy to begin with. The botanist. Botanist hasn't exactly been doing too much in the workshop. He didn't really mention if there's anything to do. I think we'll get him back on the greenhouse. So how much polymers do we have? We've got 20, which means we should be able to now build the bridge anchor. Oh, I didn't realize, but his face is smiling now, so I guess he's really happy with us. No scheduled repairs. Okay. That would probably mean it's a good idea for us to maybe focus on, because I'm not worried about like materials. In fact, we might need to use some materials to try and make space for more organics. Is it fair for us to use a bit of our organics to make more food? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's wise. Actually, we don't need more polymers, do we? So, why don't we switch the botanist to... Yeah, let's get the botanist working on refining. So this requires more... Oh, I see. It's just basically a conversion. Metals and organics. Yeah, that looks good to me. Okay, we'll have him focus on that for the time being. And then I would say in the kitchen we could probably get some more mush. Yeah, this is going to slowly sort of require us to get more organics to then make more raw food. But I think we might be able to beat the rate at which we're doing that. Technician is still working on metal. I think we can take him off of the metals, to be honest. And we can have him focusing on organics. So, technician goes there. And I suppose we should get some more research going. Much greater range than a standard pylon. Probe upgrade. Nothing else has been unlocked here. I suppose maybe we need to sort of wait for progression a little bit more. Medium storage. 4 times wider and 2 times shorter than a small storage, and its mass is 65. That could be good if we're needing to do a bit of like Tetris. Produces organics daily. The more people in the base, the more organics are produced. That could be good as well. Or we do social stuff. Let's do the recycler first. And I think that's a decent thing. We are at critical levels for our radiation though, so I can't exactly go out and do anything myself. We don't have the social room just yet, do we? I'm just trying to think of whether or not I should get it. But then I've got an issue fitting it in to the right spots. Maybe I do small storage here. I think that should work. And I'm just trying to figure out what would be a good thing to do for ourselves to avoid, you know, taking any radiation, since we've already got like organics being worked on. I suppose we can hang out. Oh, sorry. It is night. My bad. We can probably hang out outside before the technician starts his shift. Or we can do some exploration. Because I haven't exactly done that. Yeah, why not?
Come and find me when you have it.
Okay, so he's going to be coming here to do the work on the organics. That's good. I know the scientist has just mentioned that he wants to speak to us yet again. That guy, I swear. So I don't think we're taking in radiation at the moment. Gives us a good chance to go out, and I just want to recheck the spot where we had that anomaly. And I could probably use up some of my energy to clear up some of these other anomalies that are just, like, not moving around, like these static anomalies. Yeah, no. Despite it being on the... Oh, hang on. Hang on a second.
This looks like a good spot to place the bridge anchors.
Yeah. Do I need to build more than one? I think that might be the case. Oh, Lord, okay. That complicates things. Let's get the botanist out there then. And I think what I can do is I can put myself in the refinery. Need to work my way back though. Unfortunately, we are losing time as a result. Since we're here. I don't have any energy left. Okay, let's go back. And let's get ourselves to the refinery. We need a bit of fixing as well. So if the research lab is just simply not working, then we might need to get the scientist on base maintenance.
Unbelievable. My whole research is gone due to someone's incompetence.
Well, you better repair it yourself, mate. Refinery. Just past the QC. Just trying to think of whether or not there's something more worthwhile. We could do ALX2 organics. And we've got a bit of ALX going right now as well, so I could just simply... Yeah, okay, I don't have enough ALX to make, like, more than just, like, 3 batches, but that's not a bad thing. Then we can continue with more metals into organics. Our rupidium is now depleting, thanks to all of the work that we're doing trying to get these bloody polymers. And let's take a look at our production. So bridge anchors, yeah, we can make another. let's prioritize the bridge anchors first. I assume no matter how healed this guy is, the miner, he's not going to be able to do any kind of work. Maybe we can create like a bionic arm or something for him. Workshop. Yeah, no. Nothing queued. Polymers package. I could make some polymers without using organics, perhaps. I'm gonna sort of shift ourselves here to do workshop work. Let's do it.
Would you like me to address that?
Yes, go back to research. Alright, almost the end of the day. Let me have a chat with the scientist, wherever he is. Dormitory. What happened in the research lab?
Hey, what happened in the research lab?
What happened? What happened? My whole research is gone because of a preposterous hardware malfunction.
Can you replicate the research?
Bummer. Can you know, replicate it maybe?
Of course I can. Problem is, it takes time, and I don't think we can afford to lose so much of it.
What else is the matter?
You wanted to discuss something?
Yes, that moron who amputated his arm for no reason. Can you believe it? At a moment like this, we can't afford to have unproductive crew members on board.
Not much we can do about it now.
Well, we have to do something. That's why I wanted to talk. I could fit him with a prosthetic arm.
Yes. That's a great idea.
That's a great idea. Don't get beside yourself. It's a standard procedure in such cases.
Of course, I'd need a little time to tweak the details. Just assign the task to me and I'll know what to do. Have no doubt. If we want to meet our targets, we'll need a miner on top form.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. The efficient arm. So, what do we need to do for that, though? Let's see, tasks. Maintain crunch for 2 days. Place to rest. Play beer pong with the technician. Okay. So, I guess we need to initiate that somehow. Research prosthetic arm for the miner. Absolutely. So, I suppose all people could potentially lose limbs, and maybe we would be able to, like, fit people with prosthetic arms when they need it. Got a call as well. Well, yeah, everything's happening at the same time. It is end of the day, though, so... Lucas.
Lucas, what's up?
I thought I'd check up on you. How's that bridge going?
Not so peachy.
Not so peachy. I have to admit I'm struggling a little to make it in time. Why do you ask?
Well, I just wanted to tell you again how important what you're doing is. You know, collecting rubidium. In case you forgot, which would be totally understandable. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want you to feel pressured. You don't have to worry about it now if you've got more important things on your list. Just, don't forget about it completely, okay? Keep it in the back of your head, please, for when you're less busy.
Okay, Lucas. Noted.
Perfect. Speak soon.
I wonder if we only get that call because we haven't really been gathering Rupidium and it's quite low. Screw that guy. I don't need Rupidium right now. The technician doesn't seem too happy. Can we interact with him at all? No. What about going to the social room? Would we be able to initiate beer pong? Yeah, with the technician. Skill level, advanced player. Playing beer pong with an alter is a great way to improve his mood. Yeah, he looks like he can relieve some stress. Beer pong. Playing beer pong with an alter in the social room is a great way to improve his mood. If you win the game, the alter will be motivated. If you lose or skip it, he will have fun. What the hell? I've never played beer pong in my life. Maybe something like that? Can it bounce more than once, or...?
Yes.
Okay, so you need to, like, get it into all of the cups. The one with cups standing wins. And you have to drink the beer as well, I suppose.
I got this.
Alright, so maybe it's a strength thing as well. I'm not giving it enough strength. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So do you get drunker and drunker the more you
Damn.
drink? Yeah, I can see things sort of starting to sway slightly. Oh, darn. Okay.
Fuck.
Let's do that. Oh. What? How did I miss that?
Hell yeah.
Oh, he's doing pretty well.
No way. Yes.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, no. We're starting to see double here as well. There.
Damn it.
Oh. No.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Come on.
Oh, damn it.
We just put in a little bit too much strength there.
I got this.
Yeah, alright, let's go for the one on that side. There. Yeah.
Damn it.
There. Yes. Come on, give me a miss. No. Alright. Well, at least he had a good time. Thanks for the game.
Thanks for the game. Jeez, man. You need to practice. Unless... Hey, wait. Did you just let me win? What? Why would I do that? Yeah, I'm just messing with you, alright? But you do go around doing everything people want from you.
Like, building a social room?
You mean like building a social room because someone misses beer pong? Exactly. Or building a dormitory when they can't get a good night's sleep. Are you telling me I should have ignored you? No, man. No, I'm glad you didn't. I'm just saying people are gonna want things from you. All the time. Just like that Maxwell guy and whoever else from Earth. You gotta learn how to say no sometimes. Because you'll never please everybody. And you can forget about yourself. Like with Dad? Yeah, sort of. I guess you're right. Thanks. I'll remember that.
Man, the last time we said no to someone lost an arm, so I'm not entirely sure I want to, you know, anger people too much. Actually, would he have lost his arm regardless? That's another thing. Something you want to discuss?
You wanted to talk about something? Yeah, our one-armed friend.
Oh,
I've heard the scientist wants to give him a prosthetic arm to make him more productive.
and make his life easier.
Yeah, and make his life easier. You seriously concerned about how he feels? Because if you are, then you probably realize he didn't self-harm for no reason, and a prosthetic won't necessarily solve the problem. What are you saying? You might want to consider a different solution. More sophisticated and compassionate. Compassionate? Yeah, well, I was thinking Rapidium speeds up organic growth, right? And since you created us, our whole bodies from just a DNA sample, can't you use the same technology to recreate a single limb?
Okay, he's got a point there. So that he can cut it off again?
Oh, sure. So that the miner can just cut it off again? And what if he doesn't? Look, I know he felt that pain before, but what if this time you gave him his arm? One that would feel like a part of him from the very start. Show him that you believe he deserves a second chance. How can you be sure the pain won't come back? I can't. But something tells me it won't, because the problem is not really in his arm.
Keep talking.
All right, I'm listening. Poor bastard's insecure as hell. Changing that would be a big deal. And how would you go about it? I'm sure the scientist could figure out a way. He's too efficiency-driven to commit to it, but I know you could push him to make the extra effort.
Yeah, we've got good standing with him currently. Assertiveness. Sometimes you just have to say no or make a point without dwelling on the subject for too long. The technician taught you how to make sure others won't walk over you. Okay. And the tapestry deepens. Let's head to bed. And let's see if we are going to be burning or not. The sun is approaching. Still, okay, we've got a chance. So, we do need to speak to the scientist. Why don't we do that immediately? Because I do like the idea of giving this guy his arm back, so I wanted to talk about the miner's arm again.
Hey, I wanted to talk to you about the miner's arm again.
What's there to talk about? The solution is simple. A prosthetic arm.
We could use Rapidium to grow back his arm.
I was thinking, What if we try to use Rapidium to grow it back?
Now, why would we want to do that?
Yeah, we can tell him that it's an experiment.
To experiment with this fascinating technology?
You know what makes me tick. And it is tempting. But the timing, not so good. We're here for a simple reason. Mine as much Rapidium as we can and bring it back to Earth. Everything else has to wait.
Still, I'm convinced we should do it.
I get your point. Still, I'm convinced we should go for it. I'm making the decisions, and I'll handle the consequences. You just do your job.
You seem to have it all figured out. Fine then, just assign the task to me, and I'll get to work.
Perfect. Okay, so assignments. Actually, sorry, research. Okay, so we need to still do the prosthetic arm research before we can then get to the serum, so it might still be a while before we get there. If someone is midway researching something, if we remove it, would we have to start again from the beginning?
The source of organic matter on this planet?
I'm not entirely sure. Let's have a look at our storage situation.
I wonder if
335 on organics, that's looking good. How's our food looking? Couple more days, that's okay.
Unkillable, radioactive, fireproof life forms.
I was much happier before this conversation took place.
So we definitely still need more bridge anchors. And we need more polymers. Raw food is coming up. I just need a few more polymers, though. This doesn't seem like a bad trade-off. Actually, maybe it's better to do polymers from here. Yeah, that should give us 20.
Long day, huh?
Let me get myself to greenhouse. Oh, okay, he's already working on it, so it's good. Right. So let me just double check on what everyone else is doing. Yeah, he's on his shift. The organics outpost. Researching... Yeah, okay. Which means I could probably work on getting those bridge anchors. That's good because I do need to lower our radiation levels as well. Okay, so let me have a quick squiz at what our resources are looking like. Radiation filters are looking horrid right now. I think if anything, radiation filters should be a priority. Base overview. Journey cost is 390, we're almost there.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
One sec. Kitchen. I think he could work on the stuff in the kitchen, to be honest, so... And I'm sort of changing my mind on what we're making in the kitchen here. Instead of the mush, let him cook the normal meals. As long as we've got like 10 cooked meals, I think we're looking good. So let's continue working on
Come and find me when you have a moment.
all of this stuff here.
Should I do this now?
Let's do the serum. And we'll have a chat with the scientist a little bit later. I feel like both the scientist and the technician are kind of critical alters to have. And I feel like they're probably alters that you can essentially not do without to progress the story. He's in the research lab. Let's get to him. People are getting very unhappy though, so let me have a look at assignments, and I think we'll take people off of crunch hours now, and that should keep people a little bit
Come see
happier.
me. I'd like to draw your attention to something.
Where is he? Research lab.
I'd like to be alone, please.
Oh, hang on. I thought we had already done like 2 days of crunch. How's the prosthetic going?
How's the prosthetic arm going?
The design is ready. I've uploaded the blueprint to the workshop. Get to work at once, and we'll have our miner back where we need him.
I didn't manage to pull off the crunch.
I didn't manage to pull it off. The 48-hour crunch.
I noticed.
Well, what can I say? I hope that failure doesn't bring you down, because it only drives me to push harder.
Okay. That's okay though, because we are at good standing with him still. The technician is looking really, really angry though. So I wonder if we should hang out with him again in the social room. Might not be a bad idea. Movie watching? Why not? Maybe this is something that we should do in the next episode. I'm gonna see if I can do... Oh, okay. People are unavailable. So you can't just, like, hang out with people all the time. Right. Let me have a look at production once more. So we've got 3. I do need 1 more bridge anchor, so a few more polymers. Let's do 1 more batch. Yeah, so we should get more polymers tomorrow. Hopefully we're still here tomorrow. And once that comes in, actually we need... Oh no. We're out of rupidium, okay. Which means I'll need to do polymers through the refinery as well. Which makes me feel like I probably should shift people to rupidium. So botanist goes there. We still need the research to continue. Organics. Yeah, we do need organics to continue, but I think what I'll do is I'll do the technician in the rupidium outpost, and then we'll handle the organics outpost ourselves. And well, I'll need to work on refining stuff as well, so I'll probably start the day tomorrow with refining stuff, and then going out to the outpost. Yeah, let's give one of the movies a try then. Let's do Secret Alien. Why not? Movie watching. Watching movies in the social room is a group activity that allows you to boost the moods of all of your alters at once. Watching a movie takes 3 hours and gives your alters an emotional boost. Okay, so I didn't realize that it took that long, but I suppose...
There's gotta be another way.
That alien thing is inside one of us, damn it. We gotta test our blood with the pathogen to figure out who before it feeds again.
Really, all horrors are the same.
No reaction. You're clean.
What about you, Quay? Where were you when Martinez was attacked?
I was burying my wife.
Oh, God.
Sherman, you're up.
This is really well made.
Not sure this is a great idea. Feels a little unsanitary to me.
It's the only way. None of us are safe until we find out who's infected.
Really? It's the only way? Kinda gotta agree with Sherman here, guys. Not sure about this whole test thing.
Sherman's just stalling because he's afraid of what we'll find.
Oh, right. You think maybe he's the alien?
Nuh-uh. I'm just not jumping at the opportunity to cut my hand with a reused knife.
You just sterilized it.
He just waved a bic in front of it for like 3 seconds.
Yeah, not very thorough. Maybe we skip this.
I could give you some of my blood. Just give me some dental floss. I bleed every time.
You can't combine the blood with spit. It'll contaminate the sample, Sherman.
Okay, but we can use a rusty blade covered in everybody else's blood.
So true. The more you refuse, the more we know it's you.
Oh, that's kind of a good point. Makes you seem like an alien.
No, it's not me. It's the principle of the thing. What if I do give my blood and it does react because of some problem with your pathogen test? How do we know it's even accurate?
He has a good point. Yeah, how do we know it's even accurate? Maybe the test isn't that good.
My wife developed that test right before she was killed. She gave it to me with her last breaths.
And I'm sorry that that happened. All of us have lost somebody up here, but also, you know, she's not around. So we're gonna just take her word for it and not mine?
Seems kind of hypocritical.
How do we even know it's an alien thing to begin with, huh? I mean, sure, we can't find that mysterious embryo we mined from the core of the meteorite, but did we really check everywhere? Look at this place. There's like a ton of, like, as everybody looked in every nook and cranny, right?
Right, and even if it is an alien, how do we know it's not nice? Maybe it's a super nice alien, maybe it just was a little grumpy because it got woken up after 30,000 years, and it happens to subsist on human flesh, but that's not anything personal, that's just like out of necessity, so it could be really nice.
Right, it could be nice. Did we even think about that? Or are we too busy coming up with some gross blood test thingy because we can't deal with our control issue?
Something else.
I'm gonna get that blood. I don't care if it's from your thumb or from your goddamn throat.
Hey, whoa, hey, hang on.
Out of my way. I know what an alien life form looks like when I see it.
Do you? Did you just forget what a friend looks like? Guys! Come on, I mean, this week has been crazy. I mean, I saw a guy dragged by his large intestines. I saw the captain's head get blown off, clean off her body. It's been nuts. But you know what else I saw? I saw Kara help Martinez figure out the Wi-Fi. I saw Richards dominate at Codenames. Sky 4? Are you kidding me? I saw Quay help me, the one last-minute transfer that nobody else knew or had any reason to trust, feel welcome and at home no matter where I originally came from. Guys, we're a team.
That's ridiculously
You know,
amusing.
At the end of the day, does it really matter which one of us is the alien? What matters is that we're all together. Right? Right, Richard? So what do you say? Shake hands?
Love you, man.
What? Sherman was the alien? He always seemed so nice. He never said anything to me about my weird skin, eye, and voice condition.
That's
Honestly, there was
great.
a moment there where I thought I might be the alien. my skin thing's been acting up. I don't know if anybody noticed.
That's your self-worth issue.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not real.
It's honestly like I have this body dysmorphia thing where I see my face and I go like, maybe I'm an alien, but...
Oh, that's brilliant. That was good. Alright, we're exhausted now though, I mean, but worthwhile. We could be dead tomorrow morning, but, you know, at least we watched a movie with the entire crew, so that was good. Yeah, plenty to do tomorrow, but I think we'll have everything it takes to get out of this bloody place. So we've got one anchor to go. Little bit of mining and all that sort of stuff needs to happen to try and get the anchor over the line. We probably need a few more organics to try and move the bloody base as well, but yeah, something that I will address when we come back into the next episode. Thanks for watching, guys. Drop me a like down below if you've enjoyed it. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.